Hi, hello, welcome. It is September 9th, 2021. And you've stumbled upon the news here on JPNN, where our voice gets higher. We got a doozy of a day for you. Newsette. What do you call a newsies? Are you guys newsies? Maybe? I don't know. Could be. Could be. We got a lot going on here. We got news. We got trailers. Later today, we got a little special report on the PS5 showcase. I think Strippin, our what was Strippin? He was our esports correspondent, our European esports correspondent over there. He's going to be joining us a little bit later via Discord when we cover the PlayStation thing. We also might have our dev Discord, or our dev, not Discord. You know, our dev, fucking Rami's gonna be here. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. All right, I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. But that'll be a little bit later in the day. Today, we've got the news. We've got the news. Now I spoiled the chat with this news, because this one just kind of blew my mind. It just kind of, surprised the hell out of me. Yahoo.com. Everyone's head just went, Yahoo! The stupidest. Remember Yahoo? It's fucking dumb. China has told gaming firms to end, quote, solitary focus on profit. Let's read the article a little bit. Let's jump. What the fuck does that even? Chinese regulators summoned gaming companies, including Tencent Holdings and NetEase, to discuss further oversight of the industry and the need to de-emphasize profits, prompting a steep share sell-off. Tencent, the country's largest gaming company, as well as my wife's, I wouldn't say employer, but I'm personally invested in this story, chat. Let's just say that. Dived as much as 6.7%. On track for its biggest fall since July. While smaller rival NetEase fell as much as 7.7%. The Publicity Department of the Communist Party of China's Central Committee, that's a fucking title, the National Press and Publication Administration, and that's one agency, and two other agencies called the meeting to convey plans to step up supervision and start checks on illegal behavior, according to the state-run Xinhua news agency. Xinhua, maybe? Xinhua? I don't know how to pronounce it. Google, how do I pronounce this? What are we doing here?
Xinhua.
Xinhua, we got it. Shinra. The government just last week released new regulations for the industry, including the limit of amount of time children can play video games to 3 hours a week. It's true. The agencies told the company they must enforce the new regulations and break from the, quote, solitary focus of pursuing profit, end quote, to prevent minors from becoming addicted to games. They should also remove, quote, obscene and violent content and avoid, quote, unhealthy tendencies such as money worship and effeminacy. What the fuck? Effeminacy? I don't even know what that is. Is that like summoning a... Effeminacy is the manifestation of traits in a boy or man that are more often associated with feminine behavior. Mannerisms, style or gender roles rather than with traditionally masculine behavior, mannerisms, styles, or roles. China straight up said, stop making the hot boys. Ugh. Ugh. The authorities ordered the enterprises and platforms to tighten the examination of the contents of their games, Shinra said. The companies must also resist unfair competition to prevent excessive market concentration or even monopolies in the industry. Man. Tencent put out a statement and said, we believe in healthy gameplay and take very seriously the physical and mental health of minors, Tencent said in a statement. We appreciate the guidance and instruction from the relevant regulators and will work hard to be in full compliance with all rules relating to the youth game addiction and content regulation. This is, man. This is a pretty big deal. Yeah, this is a big deal. Link to the article. Here you go. It's in the chat. It's over at yahoo.com, everyone's favorite news source for all things newsy related. Man, okay. I'm curious, 6 months, a year from now, 2 years from now, what this all looks like. The Chinese Communist Party did recently issue an order to remove men who could be perceived as effeminate from broadcast TV there too. China is fighting a losing battle if they're taking on K-pop fans, though. I don't think they're real. China. One. I mean, there's a lot to. I think your comment was mostly a joke, so we'll leave it at that. But China don't give a fuck. Okay, that's honestly. China doesn't give a flying. The Chinese government quite literally disappears billionaires. They don't give a shit who you are. They will just straight up say, you need to go and figure yourself out. And then they disappear you for 3 months and you come back and say, China is the greatest. I love China so much. They don't give a shit. It's pretty scary. It's pretty scary. Yeah. That's a big deal. I assume we're going to be seeing the ripple effect of that for quite some time. I also wonder what's going to happen to games like really any game that comes out in China, but with a focus on China, you think about like Genshin Impact or League of Legends, who very much have effeminate characters. I wonder if those will start to change that. And if we're going to see a little bit more Arnold looking characters. We'll see. We shall see. It's a little wild. It's a little wild. Yeah, we're going to have Gears of War of Legends. That's accurate. That is accurate. Big news for literally everyone outside of the U.S. However, inside the U.S., no one gives a flying fuck. Football Manager 2022 will be launching day one with Xbox Game Pass. Now, for Americans, let me tell you, football is called Football Norte Americano, or North American football outside of the U.S. What they call football is actually what we call soccer. And outside of the U.S., it's fucking huge, okay? Stay with me here. I know this is wild. I'm blowing your mind here. It's huge. There's a game where you manage a football team, a soccer team, if you will. And for some reason, this game is also fucking huge. And I've never understood it. But it's coming to Game Pass. Day one. Day one. November 9th. Has Football Manager ever even been on a console before? Is that... It has? Is it good? '21 was on? Okay. Huh. Football Manager 2022 Xbox Edition allows you to master the managerial essentials from the comfort of your sofa. All right, so once again, I'm going to rope the Americans in here. If you've been watching Ted Lasso and you think you can do a better job than Ted Lasso, you can get the Football Manager 2022 Xbox Edition on November 9th via Game Pass day one. And see if you can beat Ted. Good luck. You're going to need it. You are going to need it, okay? Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, that game has a giant fan base, for sure. For sure, man. It's for trailer time. Hey, we're continuing on the free games. Ubisoft, you can get Far Cry 3 if you go sign up for Ubisoft. And if you go sign up on Epic Game Store, or you have an Epic Game Store account, and I don't generally push these a lot because people are they're free to do whatever they want. Nioh the Complete Edition, Nioh 1, is currently free on Epic Game Store. If you want an incredible fucking game for free, go get it right now. Also use code itmeJP at checkout, and that just goes for everything on Epic Game Store. Supports the stream. It's a great game. Nioh the Complete Edition. You'll have a great time with that. What would you rate Nioh? I would rate Nioh if Dark Souls is the Dark Souls of Dark Souls and Mortal Shell is the worst Dark Souls of Dark Souls. I would rate it about 8.5 Dark Souls out of Dark Souls. Maybe 9, depending on, if you have a love for that type of history. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good game. It's different. It's different. It's good though. It's different. It's good. We got another big governmental influence on video games here. The Advertising Standards Authority. Now, where do these people have the ASA? The UK. Okay. UK. Yeah. The ASA, the Advertising Standards Authority, has told Star Citizen to make it clear that for sale concept ships don't exist in game yet after a player complaint. It's kind of funny that I'll read the article. The complaint was sparked by a marketing email sent out in July to subscribers that claimed last chance to grab the Gaddock Raylan. And don't miss your chance to pledge for the Gaddock manufacturer Raylan. This alien ship will be leaving the pledge store on Monday. The email did not mention that the Gaddock Raylan does not yet exist in game. They currently sell what it calls concept ships in development, but not yet available to either view or pilot in the controversial space sim. The ASA told Eurogamer, who's making this article, who's reporting this, that the complaint challenged whether the ad was misleading because it wasn't sufficiently clear that the ship was a concept design that may never materialize. The ASA assessed and considered that the that the fact the ship was a concept product could have made clear, a representative told Eurogamer. On that basis, we issued an advice notice advising the advertiser in the future to ensure that its ads include any material information and significant limitations. I mean, I get it. I understand it. In other words, they didn't do shit. Well, I mean, they did. But, like, here's the thing. Anyone that doesn't play Star Citizen is going to get this email and just go, that's a stupid waste of money, and move on with their life. Anyone else that actually plays Star Citizen is going to read this and go, oh, that's cool. I wonder if that's actually in game yet. And then they're going to go and figure it out, right? I would wager that very few people just are like, oh shit, I gotta buy that. Let me get my credit card and give them $200, right? Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm ignorant to how crazy people are with spending their money in Star Citizen. Could be true. Big if true. But yeah. Whales will do that. Yeah, but whales are going to buy shit regardless. You know, you can't stop a whale from whaling. You just can't. You can't stop a whale from whaling. That's just whaling 101. Anyone knows that has whaled before. That's just how it goes. Also, Star Citizen's a weird game. There we go. Night in the Woods is out for iOS. What is Night in the Woods? Is that the one that has like the spooky little creatures? Oh no, this is a different game. Is Night in the Woods good, chat? It's good? Okay. Well, it's out on iOS. If you want to grab it on the old iOS-y, by all means, please do. What is this? Square Enix teases Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars. A new RPG built of cards. Does anyone, what is, what the hell? This is developed by the creative minds behind the beloved Nier and Drakengard series, including creative director Yoko Taro, executive director Yosuke Saito, and music director Keiichi Okabe, as well as character designer Kimihiko Fujisaka. The new title will spark players' imaginations and open their minds to a different way of storytelling as the narrative unfolds. Strange. There's probably going to be a lot of butts, maybe some androids, and it will all fuck with your head and probably make you depressed. That's my take there. Those are my thoughts on that. It's kind of what I'm thinking is going to be happening. Once again, that is called Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars. That's what that is. How long is this video? 4 minutes? Okay, we'll save that for trailer time. We got a Sifu first preview, courtesy of IGN, coming up in trailer time today. We covered the story on Tuesday. The RuneScape developers, Jagex. How the fuck do you pronounce? Am I pronouncing this company right? First of all, this is a stupid company name. Is it Jagex, Jagex, Jagex? How do you say this? Everyone in chat's just saying yes. So I think they're answering the first. It's like you're saying Jagoff. It's Jagex. That's a stupid name. Stupid fucking name. But we covered the story on Tuesday where they were stopping production on RuneLite and RuneLite HD because they were working on their own HD remaster or some shit like that of the game. They have since then, as of about 24 hours ago, reversed their course and say that they will work with RuneLite and RuneLite HD Creator to allow third-party graphics mods until their official version is ready. So they're basically saying you can do this until we're ready to publish our shit, which could be a little bit bad. It could be a little bit scary. Because what if RuneLite and RuneLite HD look better than what Jagex decides to put out there? You know, that's a little scary. Then they're going to be in some real hot water. Apparently they're going to be real fucked if that's the case. Oh boy. Moving along in the news, Respawn, the developers behind games like Apex Legends and Titanfall, are looking into reports of remote code execution in Titanfall 2. They tweeted out, "We are aware of reports of a security vulnerability affecting Titanfall 2 and are investigating. We have no other information to share at the moment, but we'll do once we do. We'll update once we do. We'll do once we do." That's what I'm going to start saying. That's not good. That's not good at all. There could, don't, I wouldn't load Titanfall 2 anytime soon. At least, the multiplayer. I think the single player is probably fine, but yeah. This launched 16 hours ago. They might have already updated. Let me just, we'll do our due diligence. The follow-up tweet was 3 hours after that tweet, so 14 hours ago. An update, we're still investigating this issue, but our engineers believe that we're dealing with a simple exploit that could be used to crash games. We do not believe there are any more serious risks to affected players or their machines. We'll update again as we learn more. So that's their update on the story. That's our update on the story as well. That's a trailer time video. Trailer time video. That's trailer time. How long is that video? 5 minutes. Fuck. Trailer time's gonna be long today. I guess we'll cover this here, and I can throw in my own thoughts. Tales of Arise review thread. Their review embargo dropped yesterday. I've put about 8 hours into it. The review for this are kind of wild. I was expecting this game to be great. I was not expecting this game to review as well as it did. It's currently sitting at 55 reviews. It's got 96% recommended with an 87 overall score. We will read some of the headlines here. Jeremy Pinter says, so far one of the best Tales games I have played with engaging combat, a diverse story that stretches across some unique territory, and a beautiful world. Tank of the Fanboy says, for those who thirst for the epic JRPGs of old, Tales of Arise manages to live up to the lofty expectations and then some. Destructoid writes, whether this is the big Tales breakthrough or not is a matter that history will decide. The fuck? This is a Tales game that hits the right spots for me, puts a lot of love into its cast and its action, and somehow manages to strike a balance between the old and the new. Easy Ally says, Tales of Arise brings much needed changes for Bandai Namco's long-running RPG series with stunning new visuals, a refined combat system, and a somber narrative. I keep hearing that it's a what? Apparently the story's going to get, it's not like a bright and cheery story where I'm at in the game, but it's about to get dark, I think. You are a slave, JP? No. I choose freedom. Okay? You're a slave because you've got a slave mentality because the game teaches you that being a slave is also it's a thought. All right. I'm a freedom. GameSpot. I think GameSpot gave it the worst score that I've seen. Tales of Arise is a lengthy, beautiful RPG adventure, but has messy combat and uneven pacing on occasion. 7 out of 10. I don't think that's agree to disagree there. Agree to disagree. One more. Let's give one more headline here. What do we got? What do we got? Let's use Windows Central. Tales of Arise sets a new gold standard for the traditional action JRPGs. The stylized adventure, presentation, and lavish production is a treat for anime fans and RPG enthusiasts and brings new life to the long-running Tales series. Has there been any more reports, by the way, if the PC version of the game is still having issues connecting gamepads? I guess we'll see, because that game, it comes out a little bit later tonight on Steam. But yeah, I saw a handful of reports yesterday about that, but didn't see if there was any, fixes to that or issues that weren't there. I suppose we'll see. For everyone watching here live on Twitch, ads are about to roll. If you don't want to see me, you can drop a sub. Gifted subs and Prime subs all work as well. Or you can just watch the ads. 3 minutes of ads coming up. It's also September, so you could save 20% on gifted subs. We're also matching. We're back again to match all gifted subs moving forward, since there's no longer Final Fantasy gifted subs popping off. So yeah, that's what's going on here. We covered this a little bit on Drop Frame. Stardew Valley is 15 million copies in over 5 years. Congratulations to Concerned Ape. He too can now buy a $2.7 million house in SoCal. Big if true. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, we've got a doozy of a trailer coming up later today. Throw a house. Thanks for the 5 gifties there. League of Legends, Dota 2, and Street Fighter 5 are among the 2022 Asian Games Medal events. When does that start? Well, they're among the 8 titles. What are the other ones? Arena of Valor, Dream 3 Kingdoms 2, FIFA, and PUBG Mobile. Let's move forward. Let's get the fuck out of this shit. Warioware came out. Comes out tomorrow. The review thread is out, though. 29 reviews, 63% recommended, 77 average score. I was kind of looking forward to this. Let's find a high score and a low score. God is a Geek says, with references that will make longtime Nintendo fans squill, WarioWare Get It Together has some deeper gameplay and more longevity than you'd expect. You'll love it or hate it, however, depending on whether you like the changes or not. IGN says WarioWare Get It Together's multiplayer modes are a bit of a letdown, but chasing high scores is still a lot of wacky fun. That was 7 out of 10 for that. Any other? Washington Post, sure. It leans into its own ridiculousness to deliver a multiplayer experience that feels unique to the series and a single player experience that has plenty of fun reasons to return even after you beat story mode. Cool. We might check that out on a future Drop Frames games if we decide to do such a thing. We shall see. Huge for South Koreans who can dodge military service with a gold medal. Okay, you got to give more context than that. if a South Korean wins at the game, the esports stuff that what was that? The whatever games I mentioned. I mean, I know that they've given South Koreans military delayment or delayed military service to StarCraft pros. Oh, in the normal Olympics, if they medal, they skip military service. If a South Korean wins gold medals at the Asian Games, they can opt out of most of their military service. Jeez. That's kind of crazy. Life is Strange True Colors review thread is also out. This game comes out tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. We're actually going to be playing this for a sponsored stream Sunday. Sunday after raids is when we're going to be playing this. The reviews are 85% recommended with an 81 score on OpenCritic. Let's read some of the reviews. Man, a lot of people gave it 10 out of 10. It's well played. Gave it a 10 out of 10. The best Life is Strange game yet. Through the concept of empathy, True Colors manages to drive video game storytelling to new heights. An expanded scope, hugely impressive production values, and new bingeable format make this a must-play for fans of narrative adventures. Wow. Not Avengers, but adventures. Not adventures. Adventures. Like you go on a journey type deal. Just fucking say journey. Stop saying that word. It's just a sound now. It's not a word. IGN says Life is Strange True Colors is a fantastic game that offers a great story with solid pacing, and unlike previous games in the series, it left me with a feeling that every choice I made mattered. And picking up where Don't Nod left off, Deck 9 has gone above and beyond to create the best game in the series to date, and I'm excited to see what the studio does with it next. Damn. Okay, I'm a little bit excited to play this then. PC Gamer says, visually gorgeous and emotionally raw, True Colors is an incredible continuation of the Life is Strange series. Game Informer says, Life is Strange True Colors is a powerful adventure full of twist and thoughtful yet heartbreaking subject matter. You'll root for Alex Chin and feel good about helping her shape her path forward. Damn, these are like some pretty good reviews. Let's go to the bottom of the barrel. Ooh. Now, I'm not trying to pick on this person, but we're totally going to pick on this person. A website called Niche Gamer with a reviewer by the name of Fingal Belmont. Yes, you heard that right. Fingal, Fingal, Belmont, like the popular Castlevania characters. Life is Strange True Colors still feels like a low-budget and rushed episodic released adventure game. The premise is not fully realized, and it never reaches full potential. For a full-price game, there's not enough substance, and the best parts in this package are a short RPG and a decent port of Arkanoid. I got to see if this person's got a top hat. Hold on. Ah, yes, they gave a 10 out of 10 to the Quake remastered. Okay, I take everything I said about this person. Fingal, keep on fingling. You're doing great. You're doing great. Anyone in chat got to play Life is Strange? True Colors? Anyone excited for that? Like I said, we're going to be checking it out for a sponsored stream Sunday evening. Curious to see how it goes. I like the first Life is Strange. I had a pretty good time with it. I had a pretty good time with it. It was also the type of thing where I didn't know what was going to happen because I played it when it was relatively new. And how do I talk about this without spoiling? For those that have seen the game, the moment in the third part at the school, if you know what I'm saying, caught me completely off guard and was in a really fucked up way quite comical because of how like absurd it was. In retrospect, it was quite sad though. But yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything else. Any other news? We're coming to the end of the JPNN before we get to trailer time. The Nioh franchise has sold over 6 million copies worldwide now. Congratulations to Team Ninja on that. What started out as the worst game ever created, Nioh 2, quickly rose to become one of the greatest games ever created as soon as I found a fucking decent weapon. I hated that game with a passion, using that stupid fucking switchglaive. God damn, it was so shit. It fucking sucked so much dick. If you went to Pornhub, it was like the number one thing. It was so bad. And then I got like the big gun. What's the big weapon? There's big weapon. I got the big sword. What's the sword called? The Odachi. That's right, the Odachi. And literally just the rest of the game was an absolute joke. The old Odachi. And I should have known that because I played the first game with an axe, and that was the greatest game ever. What was the name of that axe that I had from the first game, chat, that was like unbelievably broken? The Monabe axe. Oh, me and the Monabe. Whew. It's good. It was real good. Really good. AGDQ 2022 will be online only. Once again, January 9th through the 16th. There will not be another live AGDQ until later in 2022, perhaps. PC specs and launch details are out for the old Deathloop. I'm not going to read through all those. You can find them on the Bethesda.net stuff. Oh yeah, that Artful Escape game, the LSD game with Carl Weathers in it. How did that review thread is out? 30 reviews, 72% recommended with an 80 average score. Let's read a handful of these headlines. Game Informer says it won't challenge your platforming skills, and the action boils down to Galactic Simon Says, but the Artful Escape is a gorgeous experience that makes you feel utterly cool. IGN says there hasn't been a guitar-based adventure as excellent as The Artful Escape since Bill met Ted. That's a good, that's a well-written sentence there, Tristan. Good job. And Shack News gives it a 6 out of 10. While The Artful Escape does a strong job with its presentation and sense of style, it still suffers the same drawbacks as most adventure games, particularly with the boring at best game mechanics. That's probably more inclined with how I would experience that game. That's kind of how I would experience that. Oh yeah, there was this big news yesterday. Well, some kept saying it was big news. I didn't know who the fuck these devs were, so I didn't really consider it big news. Fire Sprite has joined the PlayStation Studios family. What the fuck do they work on? Fire Sprite is a creative and ambitious studio that is exceptional at building incredible experiences that truly showcase the potential of our hardware. The team's technical and creative capabilities will be paramount to growing our stellar catalog of exclusive games. And I think you'll be excited for what's to come. They make mediocre VR games? How many people do they have in their studio? Are they big? I've never heard of these people. Oh, 250 people. They're the old Liverpool studio who made Wipeout. Oh, that's what they should have led in the fucking press announcement. Because no one knows who the fuck these guys are. But if you say they made Wipeout that came out on the PS3 and Wipeout HD that I think came out on PS4, I could have known who they were. Incredible. Congratulations. Congratulations. Whoa. That's a thumbnail right there for Blood Rain Betrayal. Fresh Bites. Ooh. Blood Rain Betrayal. I think that's it, chat. Any, do we got any little breaking news, any key chat alerts you guys want me to do? You want me to check out? Anything? Anything? Bueller? Hello? We got a lot of trailers. Holy shit. We're about to have more tomorrow. All right. Oh, wait, we have a big, wait, what is this? Is this a big trailer for, oh, chat. We have a big trailer today for Shin Megami Tensei 5. Very exciting. It's going to be a girthy one. A girthy one. Wow, where the fuck are all these trailers coming from? We got a lot. So we'll watch them all. That'll do it for the old JPNN. Thank you for watching. You know what to do. Secret word of the day is... the scars of what? Sorry, war. That says war, not what. I thought that said wars, but it says what? I mean, it says war. You know, it's up to you. Scars of what? That's the thing right here. Look at this. Look at this book, chat. Look at this book. It's got Santa Claus in here, chat. You want to see Santa Claus? See? Santa Claus. There you go. JP, these are phrases, not words. Dark Heros, you're fired. How about that? How about that, motherfucker? Talk back to me. See what happens. Thank you for watching. Please do what you need to do. Leave a comment. Press the like button. Maybe subscribe if you're not already subscribed to YouTube. And, you know, we'll see you tomorrow for more JPNN. Or maybe for trailer time or for JPNN special presentation of the PS5 showcase later today. We shall see. For now, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day.